You are welcome to the Lord TV, your number one fantastic reality TV that gives you all that it takes to be enlightened on trending news such as politics, entertainment, sports, and what have you. If you are new on this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button as well as already subscribed. So please don't forget to drop your comments anytime I drop new videos. Thank you. Ciao, ciao. The news in details. Father Mbaka exposed as a result of his prophecy about Ihedioha. The man of God, Reverend Father Mbaka, prophesied that Ihedioha will go to jail if he goes back to court. 9 days after Supreme Court judgment on Tuesday, 3rd of March 2020, led by Chief Justice Tanko Muhammad, said the Apex Court does not have the competence and jurisdiction to review his own judgment. Ihedioha is as free as a bird. The Supreme Court told the legal team of Ihedioha of PDP governorship candidate, who was removed as the governor of Imo, and Hope Uzodinma of APC governorship candidates, who took fourth in the election, was miraculously installed as governor. Father Mbaka prophesied in December 2019 New Year prophecies that Ihedioha will be removed from office on New Year Day, which came to pass after Hope Uzodinma misled the court with over 100,000 votes in excess of accredited votes. Although Justice Nweze's position for the Supreme Court to redeem his image was overruled by Justice Muhammad Tanko led panel that Justice Nweze was also part of. Before 2019 general election, the man of God prophesied about Buhari and told him not to contest the 2019 presidential election, but Buhari later gone to win the election. After Supreme Court dismissed on Tuesday, 3rd of March 2020, application by Ihedioha to review his removal from office. Ihedioha is still a free man after going to court, and this prophecy by Reverend Father Mbaka exposed him that he is not actually a true man of God. Here is what the scripture said about prophets and prophecies. There will be false prophets also among the people, even as there should be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the law that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, and by reason of worm the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. Peter 2 verse 1 to 2. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, I'm not so much comfortable with the way we address men of God. You see, whether a man of God is called or not called, I will advise that at least that respect should be given, because you don't truly know if truly that man of God is truly called. What I will advise is, I do say it, that we as children of God, we are not supposed to be criticizing. We are not supposed to be insulting men of God, because he that has insulted and anointed unknowing to him that he is an anointed, has insulted God. And definitely there is always a repercussion for every act that is being committed. So for you not to receive that wrath from God, it's better you stand to be neutral. What you should have said is this: Mbaka wouldn't have said what he is not called to say. He would have just chosen to be quiet. Don't just call men of God names, because if truly that man of God is called, believe you me, the wrath of God that is going to befall that person that has insulted that anointed man of God is going to be so much. So I'm advising that as human, let's stand to be neutral. Let's stand to be truthful. Let's not castigate. Yes, he may have failed in his prophecy. Let that be between him and God, and not you to judge. Because God have said it that he alone has the final say and no man. Who are you to judge him? Who are you to tell God that this is who he is? Are you the one that made him a priest? You are not the one that made him a priest. Why don't you go and ask God that has made him a priest? I stand to be corrected. All I am saying is this: let us desist from insulting and castigating and criticizing of men of God, irrespective of where they are coming from. I am not always comfortable when I see people insult men of God. I may be a Catholic, I may be a Pentecostal, I may be whatever, but the fact still remains that don't insult a man of God. Be it a winner pastor, be it a redeemer pastor, be it a Catholic man of God, be it MFM, be it a deeper life pastor, whatever. It is not right, because God is not a God that accepts insult. Our God is not a God of confusion. He's not a God of embarrassment. Our God is a God of peace. He's a God of love, and he's a God of infinite mercy. So you don't judge. He has said it even in the book of Matthew. He said, let them be. My dear, let them be. Let them be. Allow God to have the final say. Yes, Mbaka has failed in some of his prophecy. Yes, but allow God to decide on him, to decide what he wants to do to him, and not you that is an ordinary man. We are ordinary men. I do say it that if really want to hear from God, it is very, very easy to hear from God. But it's a question of righteousness. For you to hear from God, you need to make sacrifice. You need to do a lot of sacrifice to hear from God. And hearing from God requires a lot. A lot. And believe you me, if only you can keep to that instruction, you will hear from God. God will speak to you and He will reveal these men of God to you, and He will reveal so many things to you. So, my dear viewers, I still stand to be corrected again. Please don't be insulting. Don't be castigating. Always stand to be neutral, especially when it comes to addressing or saying things about men of God, because God is not a God of confusion. What is your comment concerning this news? Don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to get updated anytime I upload new videos. Thank you.